They have no ultimate power over you or the nations, your sovereignty, your freedom, your ability to manifest your God presence every moment of your lives. Most beloved and radiant ones, I, Afra, come with my twin flame, with Saint Germain on my left and Godfrey on my right, to blaze the light of freedom throughout this planetary body. For it is time that all know the truth, the quickening, the reality of the light of God that always prevails within self and throughout the earth. And this realization comes with a cost. The cost is the transmutation of the dweller on the threshold and the human ego. Who is willing to pay that price, I ask, O mankind? If you would know who you are as a God being of light, there must be the release of the not-self fully. And in this alchemy, many ascended masters come and assist in the final objectification of light within your soul, so that you may truly be a soulful one in the highest sense, spiritualized, magnified within your soul to know God intimately and fully within. Many are coming to the realization that only unity and non-judgment from the human perspective will help to bring about true brother-sisterhood across the nations and among all peoples. And this is true. Yet it will also take, dearest hearts, a great resolve to engage the light, supernal, in the affairs of mankind among all nations, ridding all of the dark spirits, the blackmail, the negativity, the corruption, and the miasma that has been a cloud of evil throughout the world. Yet you have the resources, you have the keys and the tools now to deal with it, with Saint Germain and Godfrey as proponents of the invocation of the violet transmuting consuming fire and the ultraviolet ray as a means of dissolving, transmuting, and consuming every aspect of evil as it rears its head through the work of the dark ones, planetary-wide. They have no ultimate power over you or the nations, your sovereignty, your freedom, your ability to manifest your God presence every moment of your lives. For you have free will and you have that choice to magnify the Lord through your thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds, consecrated to the high ideal of planetary freedom. And so we come this night in answer to your prayers and the prayers of the righteous throughout this planet, to invest a great quotient of cosmic fire deep within the soul of this planet, even the very core, and Agartha within the center of the earth. And so, dearest ones, from that center out to the periphery, there is an instauration of great light, manifest now, of the violet energy of the seventh ray, into the very souls of mankind, into the souls of all evolutions, so that they may awaken and be quickened this night to the reality of what is at stake in this cycle, for them to come to terms with their true God self, and to know that self in reality as the God ideal, vouchsafed unto them within the threefold flame and the crystal chamber of the heart long, long ago. Saint Germain is deliberate in installing within the earth those righteous leaders in conjunction with the wisdom of El Moria among all nations and peoples. And where there has been corruption and deceit, darkness and evil, there is the withdrawing of the very flame of life within those who have not served their constituents, their citizens. And a ray of light descends from the octaves of heaven to invest great energy within those sponsored by the Ascended Masters, having studied in the retreats of the Universal White Brotherhood before incarnating, and now coming to that point in their lives when they see the necessity to stand firm, to stand up, to speak the truth at all costs, and to then take that office within the hierarchy of light, to bring to mankind within the various nations the light of freedom, the light of liberty, the light of truth, understanding, and virtue. So pray for the seventh root race, for many of these in coming years and decades will be the ones through whom great cosmic energies will descend to cause a stirring in the ethers, and ultimately what is essential for the liberation of all peoples. You see the handwriting on the wall of what has transpired and what is coming, and yet not many are prepared fully by having anchored within their soul the full energy of their own God presence, the essentials required to deal with the coming realities of karmic return and potential cataclysmic activities throughout nature and throughout the nations. Yet you, precious ones, have had the truth now for years and decades. You have had the sponsorship. You have had the resolve of some in your midst who have stood firm to the point where, as arbiters of this divine destiny, they have stood to speak that truth into the teeth of error and evil. And so you have come to that place now where many must arise as teachers, wayshowers, and deliverers of various swaths of humanity, and this in all nations, to stand firm during this cycle, to bear the energies of planetary transformation within the soul, and to then allow us to move heaven and earth in coming cycles for the victory of that high ideal of the I Am race worldwide. Yes, precious hearts, I speak from my soul unto your soul, soul to soul, and heart to heart, this night. Feel my soulful energy entering into your soul, empowering you to know who you are and to release all aspects of the not-self that have burdened you, that have in any way compromised your ability to fulfill your mission. Even those of you in your 70s and 80s and 90s who feel that you have not much time left on this earth to accomplish every aspect of your mission. You have the wherewithal, I say. You have the resources at hand through your free will to invoke the light, to merge with your I Am presence at any moment through divine mindfulness, resonance, and heart-centeredness. So take the keys that I have given in my book on living a soulful life. Utilize them each day as you walk in the light with your sponsoring masters, your guardian angel, and those whom you love dearly, who have assisted you throughout this and other lifetimes. You have the means, you have the resources at hand. Use them judiciously and yet liberally for the victory of your soul ascent and your ascension into the very vital living presence of the Almighty and that mystical union, which all shall experience once they have lived the life of a true light worker, light bearer, light sharer. Now, dearest hearts, I place my hands upon your heads this night, and I infuse within your cosmic mind the energy of divine wisdom and God-discernment and heavenly discrimination, so that you may know the truth, and so that that truth shall set you free to live in the integrity of who you are as a God's self-realized son or daughter of the Most High God. This infusion is a one-time experience, that all who hear or see my words may know, in order to be liberated into a new life, a divine life, a precious and eternal life. This is my gift this night. And I thank Saint Germain and Godfrey for supporting this action and this dispensation. Oh, precious hearts, God bless you, and I now bid you adieu.